So you may have heard coordinates before, and you may have not. Either way, coordinates are pretty important. Today, I'm going to teach you how to do coordinates. First, you have to know what are coordinates. Well, coordinates is where a thing is located in the coordinate or the coordinate plane. This is a coordinate plane. As you can see, there's 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Quadrant 1 is the positive quadrant because there's 2 positives, the x and the y, both are positive. Now I'll explain that in a second. Quadrant 2 is the negative positive. Quadrant 3 is the negative. Quadrant 4 is the positive. Now for some rules. You might think, oh, we could just write them down if we were trying to find a thing. But actually there's an order, or else it would be very confusing. So would someone like to tell me which one is correct? Brandon.
The first one.
You're correct. X first and then Y. And let's go back to the coordinate chart for a sec. As you can see, the x-axis is going first, which is why this quadrant 2 is negative positive, and quadrant 4 is positive negative. Now for some examples. Would someone like to tell me what quadrant negative 3 and 3 or negative 3 and 3 is? Zoe.
Quadrant 2.
You are correct. It's quadrant 2 because it's negative positive. This is negative 3 on the x-axis, and this is 3. Where they meet, that's where it is. Next, we have 4 and negative 1. Would someone like to tell me where 4 and negative 1 is? Dorian.
Quadrant 4.
Correct. Because 4, the x-axis is right here, and the y-axis is right here. Negative 1 is right here, and negative 4 is right here. They meet right here. Next, we have 3 and 5. Would someone tell me where 3 and 5 is? Brandon.
Quadrant 1.
Yep, because quadrant 1 is the positive section, we know that 5 is above 4. So even though it doesn't show 5, we know that 5 is right here. And here's 3. So 3 is going up to 5, and 5 is right there. And where they meet is where 3 and 5. Lastly, would someone like to tell me where negative 4 and negative 2 are? Abby.
Quadrant 3.
You're correct. Quadrant 3. And the negative, and right here is negative 4, and right here is negative 2. They meet right here, which is where they intersect. Now that we've done some examples, you might think, what's the point of actually knowing this? There's actually no point, but we know it. Well, here's some real life scenarios that you could use. So first, we have the map and the position. Now for the map and position, there's not really a y and x-axis, so instead there's latitude and longitude. Y is the latitude in the Texas map, and x is the longitude. And by the way, yes, this is still. Let's pretend we want to find the coordinate 28N 94W. Well, we know that x goes first, or longitude, we should say this. So we see 28N is right here. The 28N is right on this line. And now we have to find 94W. 94W is right here. So where they meet, right here, is where it is. Next, we have monthly change in Dallas weather. Now, you've probably seen this chart about 1 billion times now, but we're going to go back to it. Now, can someone tell me what axis they think the months are? Brandon.
The x-axis.
And you're correct. And if we know that this is the months are the x-axis, we know the temperatures are the y-axis. So let's pretend we're trying to find the maximum temperature in December. Well, we know that December is right here, and 60 degrees lines up with December. So would someone like to tell me where the minimum temperature in October is? Zoe?
70.
Well, actually, the minimum in October is right here. So it lines up all the way over here, which is 60. I hope you guys learned something about coordinates, and I hope you guys know how to use coordinates now. Thank you.